What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video, and today I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions. So if you have not already, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for those of you who have seen a lot of my videos, or at least watched the one from yesterday where I decided that I was going to make some changes to my map, I am going to be putting that video out later today. I'll show you guys the hell that I went through yesterday and what I've done, and get that design video out for you guys. But first I want to answer some questions. I've been seeing a lot of the same questions in the comments section, and I don't know if you guys just aren't being directed to the right video, or if you're just missing the part of the video, or what. But I do have videos on almost every topic that has been brought up in the comments section. So make sure that you go through all my videos and look at the titles and stuff. So one guy asked me, to do a video on how to win the Mega League. I have probably 6 or 7 videos on Contest of Mayors. There's tips, tricks, all that stuff. How to win the Mega League in a nutshell, okay? You have to get a 2K average, minimum. So how do you do that? You go and you watch my com tips video, and you will see how you do that. It depends on what level you are, is going to make a huge difference in the level of participation that you need to do to hit the top of the Mega League. If you're a level 18 player, you should be able to hit the Mega League absolutely no problem. If you are above a level 38 to 45 player, you're going to have a hell of a lot harder time. If you are above level 60, nice knowing you, okay? It's really, really hard, you guys. I'm not going to lie, all right? You got to be all there. You got to participate. One assignment, just one, fuck up, throws your whole week. I'm serious about that. I have had it happen more than once, okay? You have to, you guys have to give an obscene amount of time and money to hit the top of the leaderboard. I'm going to show you guys what level 99 Mega looks like. This was Mega League last round. This is for level 99 players, and that is the overall score. In the Mega League, you start with 60 assignments and you get 15 gold tickets. So what's a 2K average on a 60 assignment? 120. Very good. So what's a 2K average on 15 tickets? 30K. 120 plus 30K is 150K. What's his score? 171K. So what's his overall average? A hell of a lot more than 2K, right? So if you're doing assignments that are below that threshold, then you have to ask yourself, why are you losing? Okay, so whatever league you're in, whatever level you're at, this is what I want everybody to do. I want you to go over to your tower here, and I want you to click it and click leaderboard, and I want you to scroll all the way up to the very top of the leaderboard. I don't know where you place. Maybe you place first. If you place first, then this video doesn't apply to you right now. This is for people who are trying to get first place and are, for whatever reason, falling behind. And I want you to look at the top 5 people in the leaderboard, and I want you to see, is their score within reason, or is one person vastly higher than the other? And in this case, they're all generally the same. Okay, 161, 166 to 171, so 5K off. All right, that means that nobody was hacking. That means that it was plausible and possible, right? So if you come on here and you see first place has 240,000 points, you're going to go, wait a minute here. Not everybody gets all 3K assignments. Doesn't happen, never will, never has, never gonna, all right? So if you do the math on this person's points and they exceed what is plausible, then they are hacked. And in this case, what you do is you screenshot this screen, you click on whosever profile that's hacked, and you screenshot profile. Then you go over to your little settings button here in the top right corner. You hit help and you hit report player. It's going to direct you to a SimCity Build It website. You're going to attach the screenshot and you're going to type in there why you believe this person is hacking. You're going to tell them which league you're in. You're going to say, look, I'm in the Mega League. This is how many points you would earn if you had a 3K average, and it exceeds that amount. What SimCity will do is they will review it, and if they find that the person has in fact been hacking, then they will suspend person's account, stick them on Naughty Island. They will no longer be able to play with the regular players, and then they will forfeit first place rewards, and who's ever in second place will bump up, and so on, basically. So third place goes to second, and so on. So make sure that the person is in fact hacking before you report them, okay? Just having a lot of points doesn't constitute as hacking. Just because you can't hit the top and just because you can't get a 2200 average doesn't mean it's not possible, all right? So make sure that it's actually something that isn't possible. 3K assignments, if you had all 3K assignments, okay, then I would say you're hacked, because not everybody gets all 3K assignments. It never will happen, right? So how to hit the top of the mega board is to do your highest assignment possible. Now, when you're lower, you have some wiggle room. You can cancel some, you can do some less, you can move around, you got wiggle room. But when you get high up there, man, you can't fuck up. Give me a second. All right, you guys, I just finished getting my coffee. Give me a sec. All right, it's become a daily thing talking to y'all. Been doing hella videos lately. Become part of my life. All right, so we've got our coffee. Now Missy can continue on with the video. Next question that I see, oh shit, probably seen this asked about 10 times in the comments. I do have a video on this. I'm not sure the exact title. I will have to locate it. But it's something labeled group something or other. All right, I know I put group somewhere in the title. I didn't realize how many videos I had till the other day when I was trying to make some thumbnails for them, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, holy shit, I got a lot of videos. So I apologize if my videos look terrible right now. The thumbnail situation is on my to-do list, but lately I've just been in the talkative mood, so I've just been recording and yakking and blah, blah. And as you can see, I don't want to go over too far on my screen because I want to show you guys what I did to my beautiful city yesterday. It's in complete disarray. But I'm going to show you guys what I did. All right. Anyway, next question. How do I leave a group? How do I join your group? How do I search for a group? All those. Seen it asked a ton of times. I apologize for coughing in your ear. All right. First things first, when you hit level 17, you unlocked the contest of Mayor's Tower. When you hit level 18 is when you unlocked groups, all right? Now, if you join a club with the word active in its name, that means you need to be active. Now, a lot of people have a misunderstanding on what this means. It means be on the damn game, and if you're not on the game, log the hell out. That's what they want you to do. All right. If you're somebody who is on the game quite a bit and you are now been bumped up to a vice president status, do not just immediately disappear. Okay. It happens every time. People get a vice presidency promotion, and what they do is they all of a sudden go mute. They stop talking, they stop participating, and it makes it very difficult for the group to progress and be active, okay? People then will be in groups for long periods of time. They're comfortable where they're at. And what ends up happening like clockwork is the group dies off. And the only way to get people to join your group is either by this little, hit your chat bubble here, hit search or browse. This didn't used to be here, this browse button. Let's say you're looking for a club, all right? You guys need to have an idea of what type of club it is you're looking for. Big, big, big thing to think about, all right? First things first, what do you want from your club? Do you want to do war? Do you have war cards unlocked? Or are you starting at the bottom of the barrel? Because most clubs, when you hit browse, here's what you do. All right. You have each section and it says clubs with friends, clubs in your country, and you can hit this little refresh button on the side. Clubs in your language, clubs in wars, club challenge, social clubs. So what the president does when they make their club, they hit this chat bubble, okay? They hit the members tab. And this is where, I don't know why they haven't fixed this yet because it's very confusing to people that don't know. When you hit the members tab, you have this little tiny eye in the top right corner of the group. And this is our group name in case you didn't know. You type this group name in, it will bring you straight to our club. Or you hit this little eye and it brings up this screen. This screen, there's a little tiny club code with a hashtag. You type that into the search bar. Okay, so we're gonna hit back, we're gonna hit search. You type that club code in without the hashtag. So RQMKNG. Hit search and our club will pop up, all right? If you don't know the club code in which you want to go to, then you need to know its name. If you don't have either one, then you're shit out of luck, all right? So find a different club. Now, if you're president, you have the option to edit club. I'm president, so I can edit the club. I can close the club. I can make it to where people need to be invited, all that good stuff. But right down here, it says the club description, club priorities, club requirements. So if you aren't able to join a club, you need to look at the requirements. Right here is your level. I know I did a video on this, you guys. I know I did now. Now I remember. Okay, so requirements section. If you don't meet the requirements, you can't join said club. You either need to get in contact with the president somehow, maybe via Facebook if you know who they are. So for instance, if you're trying to get into my club, and I have the requirements set up a little bit higher because of a specific person that keeps joining our group and causing a bunch of drama. So I went to his profile, I saw what his building stats were, his city stats, and I increased the requirements so he was unable to join because thanks to SimCity, we are unable to block annoying people from joining our group. We can only block their messages, okay? So make sure when you join a club that you are joining a club in which you meet the right priorities. For example, if you want to be a war person, then you need to find a club that does war. A lot of clubs, when they do war, they want high hitters. They want people with a lot of attacks, high attacks upgraded, all that stuff. So you might want to go to a club that requires a little less participation in contest of mayors. Every club is different, all right? Especially active ones. I know some other presidents of some other clubs, and I'll tell you this. A lot of them, they are very strict. I'm not that strict. I know if you watched my club rules video, which if you plan to join my club, you have to watch that video. That way you understand how to trade in our club. You might know how to trade, but you don't know how to trade in our club. We have rules, and those rules were made for reasons, okay? Good reasons. And they should be followed, and if they're not followed, you're out. It's that simple. I've been putting up with people's crap for 5 years. I'm not going to do it anymore. So if you're here, great. If you want to be in our club and you can follow the rules, great, okay? If you want to join our club, you hit the little eye, you see what the club code is right here on my screen, and you come join our club. You cannot leave or join a club when the club is in war. It will tell you when the club is in war. It'll say, sorry, you can't join this club, they're in war, all right? If you want to leave the club, you go to this same screen. You hit the little I and you hit leave club. That was another question in the comments. How do I leave the current club that I'm in? That is how. Another way you can leave the club that you're in is if you hit browse and you hit apply or join, okay? join another club, it's going to ask if you want to go to a different one, and so on. If you are a president and you leave the club that you are in, you will lose your presidency. When you rejoin, you will be a member. You will no longer own the club. The club will automatically be handed down to the vice president with the most plumb bob points in Contest of Mayors. That being said, if I hit this chat bubble here and I hit members, okay, this shows everybody in my group. If I hit challenge, this shows everybody's points. It doesn't show their points for the whole season like it used to, which is really stupid. So, yeah. So going based off this, Rivendell would be the one that would get the club if I left. And then Jabber, and so on. It goes to the vice president with the most plumb bob points. If there's no vice president, then it goes to the member with the most plumb bob points, and so on. So be very careful that if you are a president, that you don't leave. If you are a vice president and you leave the club that you are in, you will lose your promotion, okay? Which means that you have to wait for the president to get back on the group and promote you back up to vice president. The other members can promote you up to senior if that president allows you to do so. I do not allow anybody in my group to do any promotion. And the reason for it is because a senior and a vice president can start war. And when the war gets started, the group is on lockdown for several days. We are on a strict schedule for war. So when people fuck up and they start war, it throws off our entire schedule. It also allows nobody to come in and out of the group. Therefore, when they start war on accident or whatever it is they're doing, they never check the members list to make sure that there's no inactive members or maybe people that are going to cause issues. I always do that. I always go through the members list. I remove anybody that I don't know that isn't active before I start war. That is why I do not allow anybody to promote anybody up to a senior. A senior can only accept applications and start war. They can't boot anybody. You have to be a vice president or a president to remove any member from the club. So hopefully I've answered that question. All right. I do have a video on I have a video that you guys all might want to check out. If you're having trouble understanding the basics of Contest of Mayors, watch my leaderboards video. If you want to know more about the clubs and all that, check out that video. And then I know that I did a tutorial video on the menu, and I went through every single bit of what it shows on your screen, all the way down to the coins, to everything, you guys. So check that that video out. And another question. I'm going to pull up YouTube because I forget what it was. I'm going to mute, or not mute. I'm going to pause the video for just a second here. Okay, you guys. This was the one I had a little confusion with. So, JTV, I need you to please elaborate on your question. You say, MissyAnne, if you reached Megaopolis, it will restart the league, or you are stay in Megaopolis League. I don't understand your question at all. If you reached Megaopolis, it will restart the league, or you stay. Okay, so what are you asking me? That if you reach the Mega League and you do one round of Mega, does it start you back down at the bottom, or do you stay in the Mega League? If that's what you're asking me, you will remain in the Mega League until the new season starts. So you work your way up the leaderboard, you get all the way to Mega League, and you earn points. Now, this will depend upon your points, okay? So if you earn enough points and you hit within the top 10 people, you will remain in the Mega League. But if you don't, and you fall below the demoted line, you're going to be demoted down to Metro. Once the new season starts, everybody restarts all the way down at the bottom and works their way up. Okay, so hopefully that was what you asked me, and hopefully that better answers your question. When you hit your leaderboard screen, and again, go watch my leaderboards video, I explain all of this. There is a section that will show you to be promoted, to be demoted. All right, pay attention to your score and your place on the leaderboard, and that will tell you if you're going to remain in the Mega League or if you're going to start over, okay? Or be demoted or whatever. Now, another question. This one, I don't know what the guy... Hang on. Can you please help me out? I'm level 34, but I don't know how to start an epic building. Okay, first things first. If you don't know how to start an epic project, then you have no business doing an epic project. And I don't mean that to be rude. Okay, there is so much to the epic project, and if you don't even know how to start one, you probably shouldn't be doing one. So what you need to do is back up and go watch all my videos on epic projects. And I explain all the way down, I explain every single thing that you could ever want to know about the epic projects. And only then, should you then start an epic, you need to be prepared and you need to know what it is you're doing, or you're going to waste a shit ton of time, coins, and everything else. All right? So, separate video on hotspots and the related building strategies such as hotspot selection and upgrading as far as your city. Yeah, I didn't understand that. So I can make a video, I guess, explaining hotspots. It would be a very short video, but I suppose I could do that. This other question, I did not get what the hell you were talking about, and I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hakawadaha. This person, house like a castle. How can I get a castle house, sir? Well, one, I'm not a sir, but I don't know if you are referring to the homes in my city that are they're short and I have a ton of them. If that is what you're referring to, those are my mountain epic buildings. And let me see, I'll show you. I just don't know if you're referring to an actual castle that you see on my map or if you're talking about a specific type of home. And if you're talking about the little homes on my map, those are mountain epics. Each time you do an epic project in a specific category, you have basically a variation of homes in which it will transform into, which I'm actually going to do a short video on that. But if you're talking about these homes here, all these little castle style homes, those are mountain epics. So in order to receive these, you need to level up a normal home, a normal house, all the way to its maximum upgrade. And then this little symbol will pop up. Right here it says Specialization Mountain. Okay, then I pay and I complete the epic project in the mountain category. At the end of that epic project, it will transform into one of these style buildings. Each category has its own style. I believe it's like 10 different styles. I haven't counted. But that being said, I am going to do a brief video on epic styles. Okay? So hopefully I've answered some of your guys' questions. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I am going to do a video on my city design super quick so that I can show you guys the monstrosity that I did.